What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran, and we're back with a bonus tune from the era of Liberty, which is to say, we're going to listen to a tune called Yo Bad Azizi. Many of you have pointed out to me sort of the origin of this song, that it's sort of derived from the manner in which Simon sung the line, "You're about as easy as a nuclear war." And again, I read in a couple places early on. Now, obviously, what you read on the internet is not always verifiable, and it often is falsifiable. In particular, I know Duran has a very complicated relationship with the media and things that are said about them online and so on. But like I said at the time, my understanding is that the phrase, like, written that way, "Yo Bad Azizi," related to a letter they got from a younger fan, I want to say like a teen fan or something, and he said, "Oh, I love that song, but what does the line 'Yo Bad Azizi' mean?" And he spelled it that way, and apparently, they were highly amused. I'm trying to remember, make sure I have this right. Is it, where is it? Yeah, it's the song, whatchamacallit, "Is There Something I Should Know?" That's right, yeah, it's the line is originally from "Is There Something I Should Know?" So yeah, it's a tune from 1990. My understanding is they were originally going to put it on the album Liberty, but then it sort of didn't make the cut. But yeah, I don't know what to expect in terms of the lyrics, if it's, literally just kind of like using that phonetic rendering of a phrase from a different song as just kind of like, a conceptual launching point for like a very different sort of lyrical scene or depiction, or if it's there will be lines that still relate to nuclear war, say, like if the larger line is brought into the new song, like conceptually. I hate to say it, it feels like terribly and very unfortunately and world marching backwardly, to bring up the point that nuclear war seems unfortunately like very relevant and unfortunately present in the world, the way that certain places and people are talking. So again, I don't get into politics too much on this channel, but yeah, it's a weird thing that a song written in 1990 at basically the end of the Cold War, when fears of nuclear, mutually assured destruction and so on, and you had songs like 2 Minutes to Midnight by Iron Maiden and sort of 99 Luftballons by Nina and so on. A lot of like artists were putting their voice out there in terms of indicating just what nuclear war would mean and what humanity would lose and so on. So it's just weird to think about it that, we're like 32 years later, and does it feel like we're farther away from nuclear war? I'm not sure. But again, I have no idea if that'll have anything to do with the lyrics, but that is the original sort of context of the line that was, I guess, misheard by a fan. If that anecdote is true, could be apocryphal, but it's a good story anyway. Let's get it. This is Duran Duran, Yo Bad Azizi, a bonus tune from the era of Liberty, 1990.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Happy birthday to you.
Nuclear war.
Okay.
Nuclear war. Yo Bad Azizi as a nuclear war. Nuclear war.
It's like
Nuclear war. Yo Bad Azizi.
It's like they're trolling themselves. I love it. I love it. Oof. Hello. Oof. Kind of like space age guitar.
Nuclear war. Yo Bad Azizi as a nuclear war.
Again, people told me going into this album it had kind of a 90s rock feel. I hear it here. I feel a bit of like Nick Rhodes, like Devils, maybe TV Mania, like bit experimental. So who's their drummer at this time? Just thinking about the drums there, and then I was like, wait a minute. Roger Taylor's gone, and we're not come back for like over a decade, right? It feels like an experimental tune. It feels like a track that I'm not surprised they didn't put it on the album, even though I do like it. I like that ending too, like sudden and dramatic. Yeah, like I said, it feels kind of like a, let's really make this sort of abstract tune, and again, it's sort of like derivative of an earlier song, so it has this kind of like unique character or legacy. But yeah, it's cool. I enjoyed it. Again, the rock parts especially, it had that sort of like heavy, again, like 90s rock feel. The guitar was shredded. And yeah, I enjoyed those moments where it felt like there was some like spoken word samples or like vocals included at like not like arrhythmic sort of angles on the tune. They weren't necessarily like within the bar structure. They were sort of a bit more abstract. So yeah, very cool. I enjoyed it. Again, like, I don't know, it felt like it was more of a mantra than like proper like verses or a chorus. So yeah, I don't know if it was just kind of like taking the original line and then making it this sort of like, dominant, incessant, like relentless motif. But that's what it felt like. So yeah, as far as I could tell, it wasn't like an expansive elaboration of the original lyric. It was more or less just taking it and running with it and sort of, putting it like in a rhythmic setting. So yeah, I thought it was a cool tune, but like I said, I'm maybe not surprised that it was a bonus tune rather than being on the album. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you think that should have replaced one of the other tunes. And yeah, let me know if you read or have heard what I saw a couple months back, because I remember I was talking to someone about it. I think maybe it was Izzy, and he was saying, yeah, like it came from that song, but I've never heard that anecdote, so he couldn't verify. But yeah, let me know if any of you have also read that. But either way, like I said, even if it's apocryphal, that made me laugh when I saw that. So either way, let me know what you think of the tune. I will see you next time. Peace.